So if I was starting again right now in 2023, look, I got started investing in property, it was around like 2008, 2009. Ironically, it was during the GFC and the interest rates are actually higher than what they are now, believe it or not. If I was getting started, definitely for one, the states and locations that I would be looking at first would be definitely different. So when I first started out, I was looking around New South Wales, Western Sydney, and I bought the first one in which that was my first property, to the Central Coast. The times of the growth cycle is different state by state and different time frame. To me, if I was starting at that time, being 18 years old again and having a budget of only 200,000 like I did back then, I think my budget was only 140,000 back then, I would be looking in the Perth market right now. And the reason why that is because the time of the cycle of how growth occurs over periods of time, the rental yields right now are the highest throughout all of Australia. So as an example, we bought a property recently for like 220,000 and you could rent it out for 460 a week. So the yield on that was like 9% gross yield, which you'd never find in Melbourne, Sydney or Adelaide or anything like that. I would be starting off realistically buying affordable properties in the Perth market and picking up something, 200 to 300,000-ish. Nowadays, you can do 5% deposits, which you couldn't really do back then. Now you can do 5% deposit, so 5% deposit of 200,000 is 10 grand. So you get started with a 10K deposit, stamp duty, legal fees, you might be able for literally 20 or 25 maximum. So that's as little as you can get started with. So I would literally start off in Perth and then I'd diversify my portfolio. I'd probably buy realistically, 3 to 6 properties there at least before I'd start diversifying to another state.